The air hit me first, a wall of heat and humidity, heavy and alive. Stepping off the plane at Denpasar was like entering another world. The engine's roar faded, replaced by a symphony of unfamiliar sounds. This wasn't just a destination, it was an arena teeming with life and raw adventure. My mission: dive into the heart of Bali, test its limits and let it test mine. The air smelled of salt, frangipani, and something ancient. My boots hit the tarmac with purpose. Forget the resorts, I was here for the real Bali, the one that demands respect. The island's energy pulsed under my feet, a hum of volcanic power and tradition. You don't conquer Bali, you move with it, listen to its rhythms. My senses were on high alert, the game was on. The journey from the airport was chaos. Mopeds swarming, horns blaring, stone carvings and offerings everywhere. Modern and mystical collided on every corner. Spirituality was in the air, in the architecture, in every smile. My first night's base camp, a simple guest house. The driver, calm and weathered, pointed out temples and markets, guiding me through the whirlwind. I wasn't just a passenger, I was an apprentice, learning the first rules. The real expedition had already begun. Every sight, sound, and smell was a clue. The island was speaking, and I was ready to listen. Waking up in Bali is an assault on the senses. Before my eyes opened, the island's sounds flooded in. Roosters, gamelan, geckos. I threw open the shutters, the air, thick with dew, carried clove cigarettes and damp earth. My first meal, nasi goreng. Not just food, fuel packed with flavor and fire. The sambal's heat jolted me awake. The fried egg and crispy shallots added power and texture. Eating local connects you to the land and its people. I set out on foot, best way to learn a place. The streets were alive, women in sarongs balancing fruit, street food mingling with incense from Kanang Sari offerings. Every doorway was a reminder of the island's spiritual core. Everywhere, stories unfolded. An old man carving wood, children chasing chickens, a dog sleeping under a banyan tree. This was life, raw and unfiltered. To understand a place, you have to immerse in these moments. Become part of the background. Observe. Learn the patterns. The real adventure begins in the details. Every step, every breath, every taste is a lesson. You have to process it fast. The island's energy is relentless. You either keep up, or you miss it. This is where the journey truly starts. I left the chaos behind and headed north, toward Bali's green heart. The landscape shifted, palm trees, dense jungle, then the Tagalalang rice terraces. Not just fields, but a green ocean sculpted into the valley. Terraces cascaded in flowing steps, a testament to centuries of ingenuity. This is engineering in harmony with nature. I descended into the valley, the air cooled under coconut palms. The path was slick, the sound of trickling water everywhere. The subak system, communal irrigation, lifeblood of the land. Walking through the terraces felt like moving through a living sculpture. Farmers, ankle-deep in mud, worked with slow, deliberate rhythm. No machines, just hands, bodies, and deep knowledge. There was dignity in their work, a connection to the earth. I found a high point and stopped to take it in. The scale was immense. A reminder that the most impressive structures are made of earth, water, and patience. This landscape teaches perspective, community, and balance. It's a classroom, and the lesson is humility. Sometimes the greatest wonders are grown, not built. Here you learn to respect the land. The mission shifted, south to Uluwatu, where land ends in sheer cliffs above the Indian Ocean. At the bottom, the legendary waves waited. Powerful, fast, unforgiving. This is a natural arena, demanding skill and courage. Getting to the water meant descending a steep staircase, passing through a cave to the reef. The roar of waves crashing against rocks was deafening. Salt spray hung in the air. You could taste the ocean's power. Here, you're just a visitor. You have to earn your place. Paddling out was a battle. Every wave tried to push me back. Arms burning, lungs aching, I finally made it past the break. Out there, the waves rose like moving mountains. You have to read the ocean, anticipate and commit, no hesitation. I turned the board, paddled hard, and caught a wave. The acceleration was instant, a surge of pure energy. For a moment, nothing else existed, just the wave, the board, and instinct. Wiping out is inevitable. The ocean reminds you who's in charge. You fight back to the surface, gasping, and paddle out again. That's the spirit of adventure, facing the challenge again and again. Uluwatu isn't just a surf spot, it's a test of will. Every ride is a lesson in humility and exhilaration. The ocean doesn't care who you are, it demands respect, and if you give it, you earn your place, if only for a moment. That's why you keep coming back, for the next wave. Darkness. Only my head torch cut through the pre-dawn blackness. The mission summit Mount Batur before sunrise. The air was cool, the path loose volcanic scree. Every step forward you slide half a step back, a battle for every foot of elevation. Legs burning, lungs heaving, you silence the voice that says stop. The climb is as much mental as physical. A line of head torches snaked up the mountain, boots crunching, breath heavy. You can't see the summit, just trust the path and keep moving. Climb, breathe, repeat. The world shrinks to the circle of light in front of you. Near the summit, dawn appeared. A faint gray line on the horizon. The wind picked up, cold and sharp. Then the smell of sulfur. A reminder you're on a living volcano. A thin crust of rock separates you from the Earth's power. It's humbling, even a little terrifying. Then the summit. 1,717 meters above sea level. We beat the sun. Huddled for warmth, we watched the sky explode in color. The sun crested the horizon, illuminating the caldera below. Mount Agung pierced a sea of clouds. The pain of the climb vanished, replaced by awe. You pushed through darkness and this was your reward, the view from the top of the world. Sometimes the hardest climbs give the greatest views, and the memory lasts forever. That's why you climb. After the volcano, the next mission was spiritual. Tirta Empul, the Temple of Holy Water. For over 1,000 years, Balinese have come here to bathe in sacred springs. The air was thick with incense and chanting, a place of deep reverence. The heart of the temple, a purification pool, fed by ornate stone spouts. Local families moved from spout to spout, pausing to pray, ducking under the water. It was a ritual of cleansing and renewal. To understand a place, you must participate. I wrapped a sarong, stepped into the pool, the water shockingly cold. Under each spout I paused, not to pray, but to reflect. Washing away the noise and stress, I felt lighter, calmer. The experience was more than getting wet. It was connecting with ancient tradition. In a world of constant motion, these rituals ground you. They remind you of forces older and greater than yourself. This temple wasn't just a place to see, it was a place to feel. The wild called. I ventured into the deep jungle of Munduk, seeking a hidden waterfall. The canopy blocked the sun, plunging the forest into twilight. The air was heavy, alive with insects and birds. Every step was a negotiation with roots and mossy rocks. Navigation was by instinct, following the growing roar of water. The path disappeared and reappeared. Sweat soaked my shirt. The jungle tests your resilience and patience. After an hour, I broke through ferns to a magnificent cascade. Water plunging into a crystal pool. No crowds, no concrete, just raw, untouched nature. I dove in, the water icy, the shock exhilarating. Under the falls, the torrent hammered my shoulders. In the jungle's silence, you find peace and perspective. You realize how small you are and how vast the world is. This is the real treasure of adventure. Adventure is about people as much as places. On a quiet street, I found a family-run warung, a few tables, a smoking grill, and a warm smile. This is where you taste the true heart of a country. The food was simple and delicious: grilled fish, vegetables, rice. The owner, Ibu Wayan, sat with me. We communicated with smiles and gestures. She shared her life, her rituals, and taught me to make kanang sari offerings. Her hands moved with skill, weaving palm leaves, placing flowers, rice, incense. In that moment, I understood more about Bali's spirit than any guidebook could teach. The greatest discoveries are often human connections. Shared laughter, shared food, these moments change you. They reveal our shared humanity. The real soul of Bali is in its people. My time in Bali ended on a cliff at Tanah Lot, watching the sun set behind the temple. I thought back: heat, chaos, green rice, ocean, surf, volcano, temples, people. Bali had challenged and changed me. The human spirit thrives on challenge. It needs to be tested. Adventure isn't about being fearless, it's about feeling fear and doing it anyway. Bali is more than an island, it's a state of mind. It teaches balance between effort and reward, wild and serene, physical and spiritual. The greatest rewards lie beyond the greatest difficulties. The view from the summit is sweeter for the struggle. The peace of the temple is deeper for the chaos of the streets. This is Bali's enduring lesson. So here's my call to you. Don't just watch, go find your own adventure. It doesn't have to be Bali. Your volcano, your jungle, your ocean is waiting. The world is full of challenges and wonders. Pack your bag. Take the first step. Your journey starts now.